Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today it is another World of Tanks video. However, this time I will be doing a review on the Panzer 5/4, the Tier 5 German medium premium tank. So one thing to note straight up is that the gun depression is really bad over the front of the hull. So if you angle your turret across the side or the rear of the hull, I'm not sure about the rear, haven't tried that, not sure why I'd want to though, you get a lot better gun depression. So with keeping that in mind, I don't stop at the ridgeline back there, where the bridge is. I keep going so that I won't have to expose my whole tank and probably take 2 or 3 hits while only dealing out 1 hit. So after looking at the minimap, I decided to push up over this next bridge to support those allies at base B, or to cap base B myself. But I decided to move up to the left, to the enemy's right flank, to the west side of the map, the east side of the minimap, sorry. Horrible shot there, I'm not sure what I was doing. But I then moved up to help my platoon mate, Adrian EH05, kill the VK36.02M. But he manages to take care of it, and I then try to get a shot on the T-21, but I can't manage at that point in time. So I move more up to the bush where I get better visibility of him. And as you can see there, the gun depression wasn't particularly on my favour there. But I do manage to get 1 shot into him before I decide to move up, because I'm pretty sure he won't be popping back out anymore. So then I decide to go push up on their right flank, and I don't use sniper mode very much for close combat. That's why I didn't do it there, because most of the time you can pen the side of a Churchill. This tank is pretty good at firing on the move, as you will see in another video, the next clip shortly after. There's nothing too special about this tank. It has good mobility, it has good armor when it's angled. It's just an all-round decent tank, but there's nothing special about it. This VK28.01 is just going for the kill. KV-1S has basically given up. So we take the kill there. Well, not we, our team does. And we win. Now for the stats of the tank. This part will be pretty boring, so pardon me for that. But let's just start. Okay, so for the gun, it has the 75mm KWK 40L/48, 7.77 rounds a minute, 110mm of pen on AP, and 158mm of pen on APCR. The average damage is 160, and the alpha damage is 200. 4.3 seconds aim time, pretty good. 0.374 dispersion at 100 meters, also pretty good. 240 meter view range with no coated optics or binoculars or anything, which is pretty good, but none of those are exceptional. Here you can see that the gun depression isn't good over the front of the hull, but as the lush start moving to my right, I start to get more gun depression. And that was a pretty good on the move shot. I wasn't expecting that one to hit him. But we are losing right now with 1-1. No, we just evened it up. And my platoon mate Adrian just got the kill, so now it's 2-1 to us. But let's continue. The turret armor has 50mm at the front and 30mm at the side and rear. The hull armor has 85mm at the front, 40mm at the side and rear, so average, but if you angle it, it can be pretty good. That shot missed, went high, which is unusual for this tank, but it's RNG, it happens. And now for maneuverability. The top speed is also pretty decent at 55 kilometers an hour, which is decent, like I just said, not sure why I'm repeating myself. but it's also not bad. Like, it can keep up with Leopards that don't have the top engine, just the secondary engine. So I tried that KV1, hoping that my platoon mate can use a repair kit, but he doesn't actually have one. Anyway, the traverse speed is 31.29 degrees a second on the turret and the tracks. Okay, so that's all the stats for the tank. Now, I think I'll just commentate on this after we're done, which we are. Okay, so I was looking at the minimap and I saw the Chino behind me, so I pull forwards, but unfortunately he does get hit on me. The KV1 gets a shot into him, but the Chino pushes forward, and this VK36 is pushing up on me, and we are losing 3 to 4, but I will soon even this up, 4 to 4, and then one of the KV1s will kill the Chino. There we go, it's now 4 to 4. And so now we've got all the enemy kind of cornered into one section of the map, which is good. And then this dude tries to run, so I activate sniper mode because he is on the move, and I get a shot into him, and the KV1 finishes him off. So now it's 5 to 4 in our favour. I try to get a shot off into the KV1's side of his turret, but that one goes high and bounced off the top. So the KV1 has killed the Chino, so now I start pushing up here. In about 10 seconds, this is the clip where I didn't expect the shot to hit, but 3, 2, 1. That really shouldn't have landed, but RNG. And we end up winning this match, so there is one more thing I would like to mention, and it is that I'm not sure that I like the style of video that I'm going with, so I might keep chopping and changing all the time until I find one that I'm happy with and that you guys like. So thank you for watching.